Alright, so I'm making this video. Give me 5 seconds. For you guys, student. Well, I say you guys, but I'm part of it too. So student, teenagers, from anywhere from I'd say 5 to 10 years old. Okay, obviously from 12 to 20, I think. I'm 18, right? I just turned 18 like a few months ago, like 2, 3 months ago, and I want to say I'm qualified to speak about handling like personal life and handling everything you can live through. But I do have some tips that may or may not be obvious for some that I just want to give out there, and that's pretty much it. So first, you want to be disciplined. So what I mean by discipline is not like you wake up every day at 5 in the morning, you go run for like 5 kilometers, and you get home, you shower, then you go to school, blah blah blah. That would take way too much time, and it's not convenient. And especially for a student who got school too. So I'm gonna stay and keep with the plan of like you got school at 8 a.m. and you gotta leave, let's say, take the bus or leave your house like 7:30, around that. So first, I would say stay consistent. So I think I started personally was taking cold showers every morning. So first of all, that's actually pretty good to start your day because obviously it wakes you up, it wakes your brain. It's like it's time to get moving. But second thing is like it doesn't take that much time and it's like it's kind of light. So your body just starts cold shower. It's awake and you're ready to do whatever you want to do during your day. Whatever you gotta go through, whatever you gotta deal with, whatever you gotta do. I'd say second thing is if you got things to do, do them do them first and then enjoy your time after. So let's say you got out of school, you got what? You got TikTok, you got Snapchat, you got IG, but you also got homeworks. You also got homeworks. You start by doing your homeworks, or first eat. First eat, take your time for yourself. Eat. Then do your homeworks. It gonna get you doing, it gonna get you going. Another tip that would be really helpful is workout. I don't mean like crazy go to the gym for like an hour and more, but just enough to get your body like moving, sweating a bit. Then you take a shower and then you're ready to learn. I'm telling you, that's actually a game changer. Am I using this? Obviously yes, now, because the 30-day challenge, I kind of need it. I kind of actually need to work out every day if I want to hit the backflip. It don't gotta be crazy every time. Obviously, I got some stretch days. I don't do that much every time, but at least I get my body moving. I get it ready to move, get it ready to think. Just get in the mood. Cause then after I take a shower and it's clean, I got my mind clear, and I'm ready to do whatever I got to do for the day. And especially if you're free, you can add a thing called goals or passion. Obviously, if your goal in life is to succeed in school and become a doctor, then focus on school. So if you got extra time, I'd say work. The harder you work, the better it is for you. So like let's say you got homework from school. Obviously you'd want to do them first, then you can chill. But obviously if you see that you got way too much time to chill because you did your homeworks and you planned everything right, then do more. Like add yourself some more stuff to do. ChatGPT exists, AI exists. You can ask anything. They're gonna give you homework. They're gonna give you things to do overall. It's like a teacher. Now, second thing is priorities. Obviously, you can't succeed and get everything 100% first time. So, as a student, especially, you got hella shit going on for yourself. You got school, you got goals, you got money, like you got work. You even got sometimes like activities outside of school that either school or not school oriented. So like let's say basketball or some shit, you may be part of a team. So you got practice and shit. So obviously if your goal, as I said earlier, if your goal is to be a doctor or something like that actually requires you to study a lot, then don't go to those fields of like adding yourself more trouble. So if you want to keep it low key, maybe get a job, but don't take crazy shifts because your goal is not crazy money right now. It's really just getting the school grades, everything up. But for someone like, for example, as me, I want to post a lot. I wanna post a lot so I can get out there. My first goal in life, it is not school. It is not school oriented. So as long as I post and I try to think of ideas of what to post and everything, I can kind of like say my day was somewhat productive. Obviously, am I perfect right now? Far from it. But I'm still learning, I'm still growing, and I'm still looking forward of being a better person for that shit. You feel me? So if you got school and that's your main focus, put a little bit, like, let's put it in percentage. You put like you got 100% overall. You would put probably like 60% in your goals, 30% in work, and 20% in like where that's where I'm at. 60% in goals, so like either school if you actually want to succeed in life and shit. Wow, that did not sound good. Like if you want to like succeed in your work, in your like your career, and it's like actually oriented school, or like money would be 20%. So that make 80%. So we got a 20% left that you can put in like whatever we got left. If you want to have some time to chill, sure, you can add that 20% there. You want to have 20% your day to chill, 60% you actually did your work, and 20% you actually went to work and you got some money. Now, if you want to work yourself a bit more, you can do even 60, 15, 5. So you do 60 goals, 15 work, so you got a little bit more money, and then 5% you don't give yourself like crazy amount of time, but you still have a bit of time left to chill and just like fuck around, but like don't go drinking, don't go smoking for no reason. Just keep you healthy. And the part of staying consistent too. I heard about that shit. I never tried it myself, but I feel like it's actually something that could help you. It's to wake up every time the same time. So like, don't set yourself like 5 a.m. and then you sleep every time at 12. That would be just dumb and suicide. Just set yourself like, even if you want 5, well, you gotta sleep earlier. So obviously sleep at least at 10 because you need 10 to 9 hours of sleep every time. I know you know that shit. So yeah, just set yourself a good amount of time to sleep and then to wake up, and then you're gonna be good for your day. So you sleep good, you wake up good, you take a cold shower or you don't. I don't know. You can even just start with making your bed. Making your bed, that's a must. Like, you actually have to make it. As someone, if you don't know where to start by making your bed. If you don't already do it, start by making your bed. Take a glass of water. I don't know. That's some ideas you can add. Take a glass of water every morning to get you going, or take a cold shower, or do whatever that doesn't take crazy amount of time, but get you going. And then obviously when you get home from school, obviously at school you don't need to do a lot of shit. Just focus in school and like do your homeworks. And obviously if you don't give a fuck about the homeworks, or like let's say you got a class that you don't really need for your future, I'm not saying you should drop it out, but you could use more time of another class to like plan that goal out. So let's say you want to be a streamer, you're gonna take some time from a class that you don't really need, and instead of like, let's say they gave you time for homeworks, instead of actually doing the homework, you gonna like plan some shit for your streaming like things. So if you need ideas, you gonna plan some ideas of what to stream, what to not stream, what to play, what to not play. You use your time efficiently, even though you use it in school and you're supposed to be listening. But obviously, if the teacher's talking, you're not gonna cut him off and just be like, yo, I don't give a fuck, or just skip school. I feel like school is still a part, like, important in your learning. So like, you teach you how to stay consistent to something. At least you wake up every day, you go to school every day, so it's still a part of like a routine, and you interact with other people obviously, and especially if you got friends, it's not all the time bad. So school is not completely useless. Even if you don't need like school for let's say you want to be a streamer, if you don't need school for your plans, still go to school because it can teach you a lot of things. But overall, yeah, if you need school, try to orient your goals school oriented. So like, try to get some good grades, so try to get like set small goals that will show that you're working hard, and if you're not hitting them, at least know you gave your best, and like know you gave your 100% to everything you're doing. So that's pretty much it for what I had to say as a student in 12th grade that is failing his class. Okay, I'm not failing, but that's pretty much it. So Obviously, if you look at my YouTube channel, I'm not consistent as hell. But that's one thing I learned. Right now on TikTok, it's less work. I can balance my life easier with TikTok compared to YouTube, where you actually gotta like fully edit videos. It's easier for me to give my 100% on TikTok, and then add school to it, then give my 100% on YouTube, and then try to add school with it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So stay tuned, guys. Hopefully y'all enjoyed watching. So stay tuned.